and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Celtics. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. And it's Brown in at the 3. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Brown, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Inside, Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Pocket 2, and here's Westbrook from the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tatum against Porter. Tatum looking around. He gets that one.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Westbrook passes to Porter. Now Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Brown. The kick out to Holiday. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Tatum with the screen on Westbrook. Holiday, and it's good for 2.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. Yeah, he seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Now Brown, after Westbrook's missed 3. Brown, good.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jrue Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's White, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis.
And checking out the numbers for Brown. The past month has been surreal, averaging 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Murray. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Brown. And oh, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And Boston has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Out to Porzingis. Holiday surveying the floor. Over Jokic. No good there off the double clutch. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Strother. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it? Who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
A different look for Denver. Sharch checked in for Jokic. And it's Michael Porter in for Christian Brown. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Murray outside. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Murray.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Horford with the screen on Murray. Here's Pritchard. Here's Horford out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Alexander's checked in for Jamal Murray. Here's Alexander. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. And it's Gordon missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Basket counts. Tatum's got 8 points.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Alexander. Can't cash in from close range. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Michael Porter. He's out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Pickett in at the 1 spot. Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc, the 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Shards with it. Lots of room. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
You know, Shards can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
Tatum against Gordon. Floats one up. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Boston making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Westbrook's checked in. And here are the Nuggets now. Trailing here by 8. Gordon finds Westbrook. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Gordon's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Porter. Rebounded by Tatum.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Celtics passing it around. The 3 from Tatum. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the paint, Porter with the screen for Gordon. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Tatum passes to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Here's Cornette, covered by Sharich. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
That one is off.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Denver also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Saric, and it's Jamal Murray in for Michael Porter. Now here is Holiday. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Porzingis with a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. And it's White missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Celtics leading by 10. Horford with a screen on Westbrook. Holiday attacking.
Hey, when in doubt, go hard to the rim. I love the mentality from Holiday. Gets him to the line.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
So he gets them both.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having two brothers in the league, I think probably has added motivation for him to excel.
Holiday against Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Tries it from 9. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's White. Back to Porzingis. And he makes good on the layup. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Westbrook, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Celtics up by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Checking out Boston. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Nuggets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Brown, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Brown kicks to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the basket is good. And that's 18 points for Jason Tatum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Westbrook. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Can't connect from short range. Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Here's Holiday. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Pass to Porzingis.
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it! How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nuggets trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Here we go, man. Time to make some noise for Boston Gold. Celtics Entertainment.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Denver. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And I think for Denver, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Celtics leading by 17. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The kick out to Tatum. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
Deflects the pass and taken away by Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Brown. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum against Porter. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 23 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Murray. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Porter. The tray. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Westbrook. There's the triple. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Boston on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Gordon out there with Dario Saric. And it's Strawther in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Strawther. Gordon with it, guarded by Horford. Here's Strawther. And it's off from 3-point range.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive player.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Boston making a switch here. Cade is checked in. He's off on the second. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room. Give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Denver with the ball. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Shireman. From down in the low post, it goes. Shireman's got his first basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Porter. And here's Jokic. For the three. The rebound by Queta. Boston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Jokic defending. And the basket by Hauser.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Shireman. Here's Pritchard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Shireman. He's covered by Murray. Shireman can hit.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Shireman. Pass to Queta. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Make your hell gaming.